right? So in this mobile, what details should be present apart from the customer details? Even the cart details should also be present, yes or no? This mobile is present in how many carts? That information also must be present, right? Yes, people? This mobile is present in how many carts? Okay, the cards, it can be present in many cards, right? So for that purpose, we need to create one list, yes or no? Right? Are you getting? So observe now. So what I will do here, I am going to create, because we will create one table now. Okay, total one table only we will create. So I will take the list of, I am going to consider one cart here. Okay, so this part, and you can just write down here as a cards, like in how many cards this particular mobile is present. For that purpose, I am taking this as a cart. Okay, and in this like you can just create like this.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Done. Okay, so I think you have understood why did I write this list. Okay, next, here on top of this one, we need to give the relation, right? What is that relation? Many to many. Okay, so this part, so many to many, so just import that the same thing. So now here you already have an idea, like we will use something like a @join table, yes or no? This annotation we will use, and we will write down here as a like a table name we need to mention, because some junction table will be created, yes or no? Now can I consider this as a mobile cart, yes or no? So like this, and we have this one columns, like a join columns. This is one variable which we will take here, and @join column like this, and this part you already seen when we are discussing about the JPA, right? The same thing. So now here we need to mention the mobile ID. Okay, and then one more, this is, wait, so name equals to, this one is a mobile card, and join columns. So first you need to take this particular variable name, right? So in that see, we are starting this mapping from where? From the mobile, yes or no? So what I am doing here, @join column equals to, this is a name equals to, I gave it as a mobile ID. Okay, so this will be one column in the mobile card table, and this is, as it is coming from this particular class only, simply I gave. So we will have one more variable also. What is it? Inverse join columns, yes or no? Inverse join columns. Now this inverse join columns will consist of what? Wait, one more column this is, and this is coming from where? So inverse only means you need to understand, right? This is coming from where? This is coming from the other class, so which is the cart ID. This annotation just import, yes or no? Right, already I explained this mark, already I explained this part when we were discussing about this one, but still some kind of doubts you may get, so that is the only reason why I am just once again concentrating on this part. Okay, so we will take, so when you are doing project also, in this way only you will do, right? That's why. So within one only, I'm explaining everything. One project. Okay, so now what happened? ఇందులో ఇప్పుడు డూప్లికేట్స్ కూడా ఉంటాయి కదా. Okay, so before, yes, fine, no issues. So ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలంటే like we should update even these things also, setters and getters, all this, right? Yes or no? So as we have written this now just update constructor as well as setters and getters. Now generate constructor using fields. So now you see we even got this cards also here. Okay, list of cards. And other thing is what we should also generate
getters and setters, all cards only, no image, no.
so only this part I'm just updating properly. Okay, done. So like this, fine. So I have given all these details now. So now in the same manner, okay, ఇప్పుడు mobile నుంచి అయిపోయింది. What we gave in the mobile what all things we updated, we have taken, because for a particular mobile can be present in many cards. Okay, so that's why I'm just specifying here as the list of cards, okay, that I have taken, and on top of that we need to join the table, right? So and mobile ID and cart ID both should be added into that particular table. So that's why we have taken it like this. Fine. Okay, and after that I have generated setters and getters as well as a constructor. So this part is done now. Okay, next, now we need to move towards the cart side. Okay, we have done for the mobile side. Okay, fine. Now what we need to do, we need to go for the cart side. Clear? So here we need to go. Now coming to the cart side, okay, what we need to specify, okay, so that also we need to see. Fine. So observe here, a cart can be right, I can create it like this, mobiles. So this part I have done. Fine, list of mobiles. Now, so here again you no need to write down. Okay, maybe you might have got confusion, ma'am. Here we are writing this one. Why we are not writing at the rate this total part this side? You should not write. Only once if you mention it is enough. Okay, and within this cart again no need to mention. What you have to mention over here is write this part many to many. Okay, and simply you have to write down this one part. What is it mapped by? Mapped by again what we need to keep here. Okay, you will again have a doubt. Always remember when you are saying this as a mapped by, okay, see this is a cart, right? Cart can have the multiple mobiles. Okay, so now this particular mobiles or this one is mapped by what? It is mapped by the cards. you are doing this mapping here, within this, you have to give here it as a cards. Okay, so then only it will work properly. Don't give whatever you want. Don't give cart and all. Okay, this is what? The list that you have to mention. What is the list that we have given? That you need to mention here within the cart. Okay, then only it works properly. Okay, so this is something which you need to do. So this is the proper way. Okay. Same manner, right? Okay, cat can have regenerate this setters and getters, all these fields. Okay, once this part is done. So we will go here, generate constructor using fields. And generate setters and getters. Why this is taking this much gap here? Okay, done. So this part is completed now. Okay, so this is the proper way of doing the mapping. Okay, now let us just check, okay, whether a junction table is created or not. Okay, so only this much we have done, right? Now we need to check whether the junction table is created. Previously, junction table was not created. It was only cart. Only one table was there, right? Now even the junction table also must be created. So we want to check that. Okay, so let us just stop it and then once again run. Okay, now let's go here to our MySQL and already we are using this part, mobile app 4. Now let us just go ahead with looking the tables. Now see, mobile cart. This is created. Okay, now if you simply say here as select, you want to observe what are the fields that are present here, right? Just what are the different columns that are created that we want to check. Okay, so I'll just check here. You can see mobile ID, cart ID, both are added into this table. Yes. So this is the proper way of performing many to many mapping. Okay, so after that adding the values and all we will see. For that again, what have done up to this, like we have just performed mapping and we have checked what are the things that are present. Right now basically nothing is present here, and let's say suppose I'm just trying to add some insert into, you can add, okay, some values you can add over here. So let's give according to this part. Okay, let's assume first as a 1 second. It's actually wrong. First you check here within the mobile, some details are there, 3 1 2. Okay, like this we have. And okay, so if you take the cart, we didn't have anything. Let's try to add some things within the cart as well so that we can easily understand. Okay, see, first I'm doing this manually. After that we will do it through postman and all those things I will do. Okay, so as if now I'm just doing it manually. Okay, insert into cart, let's say yeah, then Okay, values. Name is a string type. Cart 1. In the same manner, cart 2. Cart 3. Okay, as if now I'm just taking 3 cards. Done. So this part is done now. Now what I will do, in the same manner, I will also add values into the mobile cart. In mobile cart we have what? 2 things. What are they? One is a cart ID as well as one more is what? Just a minute. Mobile ID, cart ID, right? So these 2 things we have. See, I'm doing it manually, but later on when we do it through Postman also, it has to work. Okay. And values you can give. Let's give something like this, 1, 1. Okay. And then let's say mobile 1 is present even in cart 2 also. And let's say mobile 2 is present in cart 1, right? And let's say mobile 2 is present even in cart 2. Okay, like this, different things. Mobile 1 is present even in cart 3. Okay, and mobile 3 is present in cart 2, like this. I just gave some values like this. Sorry, comma we need to give every time. Done. Is it fine? Right? So now you can select these 2 things. I will add this also for you while you are doing it. So now you check select star from cart. We have this one. Now select mobile cart. So like this I added. Is it okay? All of you? Right? Fine. So that like while we are checking in the Postman, like you can get proper clarity on it. Okay, so that's why I have taken like this. Fine. Now we will go here and check in the Postman once. Okay, just we will check. So but we will just check once through the Postman, and within http://localhost 8080 slash what we have here.
Cards.
See, as if now I didn't add all the things, but yeah, I just wanted to check. Okay, from the mobile controller, let's check here with the mobiles. So now what I will have to do is see like how we have done here in case of, right? So which customer that mobile belongs to. Like that we were getting some details about the this one, right? So now in the same manner, wait a minute. As a mobile, right? We want to also get the details of, okay? So within the mobile repository, what I want to do is I want to retrieve the details of the cart. Okay? Getting? Yes, people? So now see, if it is for a one mobile can be present in many cards. Yes or no? One mobile can be present in, suppose, get mobile what cards. Okay, in how many cards? that is present like that. So I will also specify the mobile ID here. Okay, this one in how many things. Now whenever you are retrieving the details, what you need to get? The list of cards, right? It is not only one card. It should be the list of cards. So what should be the return type of this one? What should be the return type of this one? It should be the list. Yes or no? Getting my point, all of you? Yeah. So take this. 1 minute. Just takes time. Done. So I have just added this particular one. Now in the same manner, we need to implement this method, right? Once we have written this, we need to implement. Where we will implement this method, we need to implement it within the service. So observe here, within the service. Okay, now already it will show the error here, right? Because we have not yet implemented that particular added method. So add unimplemented method. So when you give this, automatically this will come. Okay, now we need to implement this method. Fine. So now just consider here. So when I am giving this one ID and all, we need to get the list of cards. So that is our target. We need to find out that part. So now let us just do the same way like how we have done here. I'll just do the same way, right? There is nothing different. Okay, so almost same. Okay, so first you will get these details, but here instead of this one, what we will keep it as cards, right? That's it. You need to find out, okay, the mobile ID, whatever the mobile ID you have given, that you need to find out, and then you have to return the cards. So what is the get cards method return type? What is the get cards method return type? See here within the mobile. What is the get cards method return type? It is a list, right? So accordingly, that yeah. So this is a method, right? And catch a exception. That's it. Okay. Now, any doubt in this? I hope this part is clear only. Simple only. Just we are finding that mobile ID and then we are just calling that method because we need the list of cards that we need. That's why I'm just calling that method. Already we have updated setters, getters, constructor, everything. So there won't be any problem. It's the same thing. See, once if you have done, then later on, whatever it is, you can mobile controller now. Okay. Within this now, I should also update I should do the get mapping even here also. Yes or no? For that method also, I need to do the get mapping. So, wait, what is this one? This is our method. Okay, so within the mobile controller, fine. So now whatever that path we can specify, now observe here. What you need to do, you need to mention even here as a @path variable, right? So mobile ID, because we will give it within the URL. Path variable. Here you can give it as a mobile ID. Okay. Yeah. So now what we will specify? We will specify specify here, we need our cards. So that I am specifying. Okay, when you give one mobile ID, what related to that, what are the different cards, all the things that we have that we need to print. Okay, so now the same thing. Just all this, but our method name is what? So we need to get mobile. That's okay, clear? See, once if you have understood this, there is nothing in this method. Okay, simple. But only difference is that this is just returning one customer, but this is returning a list.
Ma'am?
Chappal.
మ్యామ్ ఇప్పుడు చిన్న డౌట్ మెనీ టు మెనీలా మనం ఇప్పుడు జస్ట్ మొబైల్స్ కన్నా కార్డ్ కి
Told you directly one thing. When we are using this one, what happens? Mobiles. Okay, now see how many things it is giving. If it is in the postman, it will give so properly. So see here, actually one thing that we need is also giving me the mobile details again, right? See, like if we are getting this one, it's a fine. So actually what happens over here is when you are directly writing like this, it is going to create some kind of infinite recursion by repeating the same details again and again. You have to get those card details, right? So all these details we don't want. So now observe, if I am saying here this is one of the annotation. We will write down like this, JSON ignore properties. Okay, now within this, if I write down here as a mobiles, okay, just a minute. And in this case, when we have the card, even here also we need to write down at the range JSON no properties, and here we have to mention this as a cards. Just you check the difference. Okay, you check the difference, you will understand. I just added these things, okay, like a JSON ignore properties like this. Okay, now you check the same details, okay, here. See, can you see? Yes, people. Are you getting my point? All of you. Right? Like this. The JSON ignore properties. When you write, then you will get the details in a proper manner. Okay? So now you see, first we